Our team coverage of the shutdown continues now with senior meteorologist Chris Bianchi.
Chris, a lot of people are worried about a lot of different things here, the parks, any federal worker, but what can we expect when it comes to the National Weather Service?
Yeah, so we discussed this a lot, exactly, Phil and Kim, back in the spring when a lot of the DOGE cuts came through, and that really affected the National Weather Service, which, by the way, falls under the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, which falls under the Department of Commerce. So just to give you a little bit of that idea about where everything branches out. Now, I would say overall, it is good news and perhaps not as dire as what we were dealing with back in the spring, because the shutdown will basically exempt a lot of the essential workers, and the National Weather Service, the National Hurricane Center, the Storm Prediction Center, a lot of these subsects within NOAA are considered to be essential workers. So point being, a lot of them will be exempted from this shutdown. However, the workers, the National Weather Service, including here in Boulder, they will unfortunately not get paid during the shutdown. They will get back pay once the shutdown ends. Now, research activities are going to be furloughed, though. So there are going to be some impacts because of the shutdown, of the NOAA shutdown. So research activities. So think about the Keely Chalmers, my colleague here at the 9 News Weather Impact Team. She was talking about this a few weeks ago, how there's a big hail study that is being done right now in Colorado. That is being furloughed because that is not deemed to be essential. Also, there's a lot of open positions at the National Weather Service. There are about 600 people who were let go by the DOGE cuts or retirements or buyouts. And then the Weather Service got permission to rehire about 125 of those open positions. But because of the fact that, again, it's only essential workers that are currently working in the federal government, the hiring for those open positions is going to slow. So a lot more red tape and a lot of open positions that will go unfilled at the time being. And also, there's been some discussion of perhaps layoffs or firings. And again, the Weather Service right now is at bare bones because of the DOGE cuts. So any future firings that would potentially take place would really affect that. Final thing I'll leave you with is that the flood insurance program, any claims will still go through, but any add-ons or renting or buying within the flood insurance program, because that's a federally mandated program, that would also be affected by the shutdown. So point being, a lot of the day-to-day things, National Weather Service, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, winter weather advisories, that will go on. But a lot of the outer impacts, like I've got listed here, those will be affected by the shutdown.
All right. It's good information, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah.